Hello everybody, this is Jen from Scrapping Posh. I'm here with a Project Life Process video. It is my 8th video. My apologies for my long absence. I had some technical difficulties and today I'm actually using a new computer, a new software, and a new headset, so hopefully everything goes well. I also apologize, I have a bit of a cold and I figured if I just didn't do it, even though I am sounded nasally, then I just wouldn't ever get it done. So I just wanted to get this done and get it uploaded so I could continue to do so with subsequent videos. So this is my 2017 cover page, and I will be going back and doing the 2016 videos, and I even have some 2015 videos that I could finish up for you. My color scheme here is a pale pink, gray, and a navy blue for accent, and I got the idea of this color scheme from some embellishments that I bought a couple years ago, and I kept finding myself going back to those because I like the color combination so much. So one of my goals this year is to use up as much of my stuff as possible that I already have to make room for new supplies. So, not that I don't want to buy new supplies, but I need room for them. So, if I use my old stuff, I can buy new stuff. So, what I've got here is some gray papers and pink papers, mostly from old studio calico kits, and some from the Becky Higgins 12 by 12 Hello There collection. And I cut those 12 by 12s down to 4 by 6s. And then behind the picture of me and Tom in the upper right hand corner is a 6 by 6 paper pad. And I think it was a Maggie Holmes paper pad. It has a lot of cherubs and boys and girls, like a Valentine's pad almost, but it is old. So I did a lot of cuts on my cameo silhouette. The numbers are cut in the backgrounds and that camera that you see there. And I just went through with a Stampin' Up ink, and it is called Blushing Bride. And I just wanted to accent the outsides of all those cuts. And now I'm doing some pink on pink stamping with the Stampin' Up confetti stamp. And I did this last year on my title page, and I just really like how it looks. So it's giving a plain pink paper, almost a pattern paper look. And the confetti stamp is small enough that it's a small pattern, so it looks good on that. So I'm just cleaning up my stamps, putting those back because I'll never find them if I don't. And now I'm just figuring out the placement of those. I'm going to back those with the gray cardstock, that the shadow, the offset that I did on my cameo silhouette. So I'll put all those onto their backgrounds, and then I'm going to place those on the 2 3x4 cards there. And that'll serve as my title card. And they'll pretty much stay just like that. Then I have some pop-up adhesive. It's actually 3M foam tape. And I'm popping that camera up onto its gray background, and its gray background matches that card pretty well. I'm actually going to end up changing that card out for a piece of studio calico paper that I cut down for Project Life. This little navy blue circle is the circle that goes around the lens of that camera, and it's my Papa Navy. And what I'm looking for is the circle that goes in the center of the camera in a gray, because I want to pop up that lens to make it look like it's sticking further off of the page than the actual camera, kind of like a real camera would be. So eventually I do find the circle. There it is. And I get that little piece glued on there after I fight with my tape or my glue. And then I find a larger pop dot, and it's an 1/8 inch pop dot to put underneath that camera lens, so it looks like it's quite a bit closer to you than the rest of the camera. So I hope everybody's doing well. I've had a pretty good 2016, beginning of 2017. I can't complain, so I am quite happy about that. And now that I got some of my embellishments in place, I am just committing to that. I've been enjoying watching everybody's YouTube videos. It made me miss you guys a lot, and made me miss the process of doing these videos, so I'm glad to be doing them again. And I hope that I'll be doing some other stuff too. I have some really cool crafty stuff planned, and I figured that I'm just going to keep them on this channel, even though they're not all Project Life or scrapbook related or mini album related, so I hope you guys don't mind. I have some little paper houses that I'm going to be doing, along with some polymer clay stuff and some building stuff. So I didn't want to apologize for my voiceover. Besides my cold, I know that I'm saying a lot, and it's just that I'm out of practice with it, so hopefully you guys are forgiving. I had this shiny silver paper, and I decided to back that picture of my daughter with it. That's actually her freshman school picture, and I think it's pretty neat because that's how they have them now in the yearbooks. They're standing up side by side, so it's different, but I like it. It's not, I guess I probably wouldn't like it if it were me, because yeah, I don't want my body showing, but the kids are, you know, all young and cute, and they can pull that off. So now these 2 3x4 pictures of the dogs there, they don't get a backing. And this picture of me and Madison, I decided to back with some pink on top of that gray. And there's that picture of me and Tom. It's going to get a cameo cut that says love, along with a pink heart. And I am going to I made these little cutouts of each of us. There's a guy and a girl, and a little girl, a cat, and 2 dogs. And they're just like little potty people cutouts in the same pink that the year is cut out in. So everybody gets a little cutout. And that cut there, that's in gray, and it just says happy. So I'm adding that to the first card with me and Madison. And then I had started this layout in red, and I got halfway through and didn't like it. So right there where I put that gray tag on the picture of the cat, it was actually a piece of backing from a different embellishment. It was a red embellishment that I had peeled off, but it left the backing there, so I just covered it up with that gray tag. Now I'm thinking that those title cards need something, and I just found this Studio Calico gray with gold lettering stickers, and I have 2 sheets of them, so I don't mind using them a lot. So I just randomly put some words, and after it's all done, I have the words here, and just so that you can tell how random it was, it says go, then and now, awesome, true, make, Thursday, today, field notes, yes, wander, explore, Monday, play, documented, noted, treasure this, headline, and every day. And that just gives some interest to those title cards. And then, since those have gold on them, and nothing else does, I thought I better put some gold, a little bit of gold throughout. So I take this gold foil tape, and I use my Martha Stewart hearts all around the page punch, and I punched out a lot of little hearts, and all my little pink people are going to get a gold heart, and the label that I put on the cat to cover that red cardboard, or that cardboard up, is going to get 4 little hearts. And I couldn't get the backing off, so I just glued them on. So they're very small. I'll use my tweezers to glue them on to where they need to be. So everybody gets a little touch of gold. The dogs and their little doggy cutouts. And one of the doggy cutouts I had to mirror, because that pale pink is actually a pattern paper, and on the back is a darker pink. And the only place I use the darker pink is on the heart that's on top of the camera lens. So now I have my gold throughout the page, and I'm thinking that the only place I have that navy is in the bottom right hand card. So I am going to disperse some navy throughout the page. And this navy is a heart with an arrow underneath it, and it says this, and I backed it with that silver paper. And then I have some, they're almost like asterisks. It was actually a failed cut of a flower wreath, but the insides looked like asterisks, so I kept them. And I'm putting those on, one each on the 2017 cards. And then I have this heart banner, and I need to fill behind the hearts. I want to use that same silver, so I just find them left over from that silver paper that I used to mat Madison's photo with. And then I used a Stampin' Up! Banner punch, and it wasn't the exact shape, but it was pretty close. So I just trim off a little bit more and stick it down to that banner. And now I just stick that right to the upper left hand corner. So now I got navy on the top and the bottom. And I'm just trimming that off. And then I wanted somewhere on this page to say New Year, so I found these Amy Tangerine translucent stickers, and I'm using the gray, and I'm just going to put that right there on the side of the card. It's not in your face like, hello, this is a new year, but it is on the page. So I'm going to put this in the page protector so you guys can see it all together. And I would love to hear any suggestions that you may have. Just leave them in the comment box. And you can get a hold of me through YouTube here, or if you have any other questions, you can get a hold of me at scrappingposh@gmail.com.